On October 20th, 2014, at approximately 1 p.m., members of the Winnipeg Police Service were dispatched to a business in the 100 block of McPhillip Street for the report of suspicious circumstances. Human remains, believed to be 4 infants, were located within. The investigation is in its early stages. We are speaking with a number of individuals and are unable to comment further at this time. Autopsies are pending. Members of our child abuse unit are continuing with the investigation, and they are asking anyone with information regarding this incident to contact them at 204-986-3296 or Crime Stoppers.
Eric, any indication about how long maybe they've been in this protocol?
You know, again, autopsies are pending, and I expect that type of information will be gleaned from the results of those autopsies.
Can you say what kind of business this was?
You know what? A storage facility is what it was, and the remains were located within a storage locker or a storage unit.
When you say infants, are the ages of the...
No, and again, you know, until autopsies are pending, my understanding is, though, we're discussing very young infants, certainly not children, you know, newborns, yeah, exactly, yeah, of a very young age.
At this point, do you believe they're related to each other, or?
You know, again, impossible to say at this point. You know, the investigation is not 24 hours old yet. All that information will hopefully be determined as the days progress. We will have further information tomorrow. I do know that for a fact. But at this point, again, I don't have a lot of information.
Eric, can you describe how the police came to know about this?
Again, it was the business itself contacted us, and you know, regarding these suspicious circumstances, you know, that's how we ended up going there, and then from there, you know, the discovery was made.
And there's the discovery, though,
Pardon?
for your officers to have to come across?
Absolutely, for all involved, you know, whether it be the employees at the business, our officers, you know, anyone, emergency personnel. Very, very disturbing, you know, and tragic. You know, what the outcome will be after the investigation is complete remains to be seen, but that will not take away from the initial discovery and circumstances surrounding it. The way we're describing it is it's believed to be 4 infants. So the, you know, the remains were in a state such as that it's not obvious yet exactly whether we are dealing with 4 separate remains or 3, you know, again, that will be determined at autopsy. Initially, in all child deaths, the child abuse unit will investigate, and then depending upon where that initial investigation leads, members of the homicide unit may pick up on it. They certainly have been contacted already. I'm not aware at this point of any infants having been reported missing. Again, you know, it's, yeah, there's nothing indicating that at this point.
You're calling this a suspicious circumstance, but is it clear at this point that foul play is involved?
You know, no, it's not, and that's why it's suspicious until, you know, autopsies have been completed, and whether you know, it is found that, you know, someone has deliberately caused the death of one or you know, all of these infants. That just remains to be seen, and it's just too early in the investigation to say exactly what's transpired here.
All the businessmen became aware of this and
You know, again, storage facility, what exactly transpired that brought them to that specific unit, I'm not at liberty to say it at this point. Again, you know, I apologize for if I'm sounding cryptic, but again, we're talking 22 hours into the investigation, and we just don't want to do anything to jeopardize the proper outcome of it. You know what, at this point, as I mentioned earlier, we are speaking with several persons, and you know, I don't have any further information regarding that. I am, again, confident that tomorrow we will be able to provide further information, though. Yeah, my understanding is it was the state of the remains that drew the attention to the employees, and therefore,
So
you know.
when you say state of remains, was it smell? Was it?
You know, I'm not getting further into it, but obviously, you know, it was the remains that caught the attention of employees, and you know, who of course immediately contacted us.
Have
So,
the employees opened up the locker before police arrived?
you know, I don't have that information. Okay, so,
There is no foul play, and there
Okay.
are these bodies in the storage container. Is that in itself a crime? Is that?
certainly, I mean, you know, if it's found that there was no foul play, you know, obviously, you're not allowed to store, to conceal human remains, and that in itself would be a charge. Again, until such time that the autopsies have determined what exactly was the cause of this, we won't know what the full extent of the charges may or may not be.